The Play Mornings with Steph and John replay.
Good morning, world.
It is March 19th, 2024.
A very expensive and very old shirt just sold at auction for $43,000.
That's a lot of money. This better be worth $43,000.
Well, it was worn by Colin Firth.
Okay, so not currently.
Yeah, back in 1995.
Okay.
And when he was wearing it, he was acting as Mr. Darcy
Mr. Darcy.
from Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that classic by Jane Austen. And there's this scene in the movie where he goes swimming in his private lake, and then he gets out and he's soaking wet and see-through. And Elizabeth Bennet, his love interest, also his sparring match, they actually hate each other, love each other. She runs into him, and it's just the iconic scene of the movie. They've redone it in other movies to try and give a throw to this period piece, in Bridgerton and stuff like that.
Okay.
Anyway, somebody last week at an auction paid $43,000 for that shirt.
That's insane.
And what is the shirt still wet? Or what? What are they gonna? Did it come with a date with Colin Firth? It just sounds very expensive. What are they gonna do with it? Are they gonna frame it?
I think you have to frame it. I think
sleep with it every night.
I don't think you wear it. I don't think you. I don't think you maybe ruin it, because sleeping with it, I'm sure you have a chance to smear stuff on it.
Yeah, totally. I think you're right. I think you do have to frame it, but then you have to put a note with it too. Nobody's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, I recognize that shirt. It's not see-through anymore, but that must be the one Colin Firth wore, right?"
I made some soup last night, cream of mushroom.
Good job, John.
Yeah, thank you, Campbell's. It was it would have been delicious.
It would have been. It was Campbell's soup. It sounds like it was pretty easy to make.
You'd think. Now, when you're making a can of soup, what are the ingredients you need?
Depends on what the soup can says, but
Okay.
sometimes it's milk and sometimes it's water.
Okay. Well, I thought it would always be water. John did not buy milk yesterday in buying his soup.
You tried to make yourself a good dinner and then you didn't follow the instructions?
I didn't know that first off, there shouldn't be instructions on a can of soup. I made the mistake, but I'm sure nobody else has made this stupid mistake. But secondly, how are they not interchangeable?
They're interchangeable maybe in a cake or something, but not in soup.
Really? But there's already so much cream in the cream of mushroom soup.
That it's you better add some more. Let's make this extra creamy.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna water down your mushroom soup? Who wants mushroom water? A couple weeks ago when we had that blizzard, I was a proud non-shoveler.
That's right.
Yeah. And then you've been listening to me complain about it for 2 weeks?
Yeah, but it's not so much complaining as it is. You know what? No, it's complaining.
I'm sorry. It's just that my driveway is so treacherous. It is absolutely a slippery mess. I didn't even know my driveway was a hill, but now I have this part where my husband's like, "Don't go down the hill, go around." He's so scared I'm going to fall and die. And so last night it came to a head. He was just like, "That's it. I'm fixing up this driveway. I'm going to make amends with it."
Okay.
He's out there with the chisel. He's got the shovel. He's trying to figure out how to break up this 4-inch thick sheet of ice that we've created. None of it worked.
Really? The chisel didn't work?
The chisel wasn't doing anything, and so he decided it's sledgehammer time.
No!
Yeah, my husband turned into Thor in the driveway, just throwing that sledgehammer over and bringing it down onto the ice. I mean, it worked.
It worked?
It did, yeah. He came in dead tired and couldn't do anything for the rest of the night, but...
Good for him. That's a good husband you have there.
We'll keep him, eh?
Yeah. I was on a cleaning frenzy all of last week, and it went pretty well until I got to my rug.
The rug, okay.
The rug. It had, crumbs on it and everything. It's a rug that's in the kitchen.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So
what a weird place for a rug.
Well, yeah, I thought it looked nice there. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
So, yeah, I just had everything on it, and I was not able to clean it properly, I don't think.
Okay, tell me your steps. What'd you do?
First, I took it outside. I shook it as hard as I can to get all the crumbs off and everything.
Good first step. Great.
Okay, step 2, I saw it did nothing, so I took a lint roller to it. Tried to get crumbs off that way.
What?
It did nothing. Step 3, I brought it to the bathtub. I put it in the bathtub. I got some dish soap.
You did not.
I dumped it all over the rug. Step 4, I turned on the water. I started cleaning it that way.
Have you heard of a vacuum?
I don't have a vacuum.
Oh, okay. Have you heard of buying a vacuum? I'm sorry. So you got it soaking wet in the bathtub?
Yeah, soaking wet. This was 5 days ago. It's still a little damp.
Are you taking it out of the shower when you shower?
That's the problem.
I'm sorry.
That's the problem.
Sorry, that was mean. John, I have to ask the expert Gen Z in the room. That's you.
Yeah, there's 2 of us here. I wouldn't. I'm also the worst Gen Z expert in this room.
I think you might know the answer to this, and if not, we're going to have to Google it and help everyone out. But have you seen this upside down M, and I think you pronounce it WickDonald's?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
So it's like some sort of anime. There's comics on all of the bags at McDonald's now. I can't escape the commercials on my Amazon Prime account. They're like this strange, doesn't make sense to me ad for a new sauce at WickDonald's.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Okay. So actual answer that I don't know if it's going to be the answer you want. It's just anime. It's literally anime, what you said. In the anime world, over at least 75 different shows have embraced this WickDonald's thing. It's like, hey, we don't want to say McDonald's, so what can we do? WickDonald's.
Okay, so they're just like, we're going to a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
And the universal sign for fast food is WickDonald's.
That's exactly what it is. And I don't know if you remember, a few years ago, there was a Szechuan sauce thing about McDonald's with Rick and Morty.
Szechuan sauce, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. That's what the kind of new sauce trend is for McDonald's or WickDonald's right now. It's just a part of the world that they're embracing to, I don't know, make people feel more included.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel a little bit better now. I don't know if I feel included, but MLB game, like what kind of game?
It's called MLB The Show. It's just like a baseball game.
Okay,
What?
what kind of game? Like, is it a Dodgers game? Is it a
No, it's just a baseball game.
what kind? I don't get it, John.
What is there to get? You know how there's football games, Madden?
Oh, it's a video game.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
I forgot. Yeah, sorry, not a board game.
Oh man, I was like, what do you mean a game? They're playing a game. I thought you said they were in Korea. Okay.
Well, this next line would have tipped you off. It's 95 gigs.
95 gigabytes?
Yeah.
Where does it get downloaded to?
It's your Xbox. Am I describing video games to you?
I'm sorry. Like, this is so not my world. Okay, so it's a 95 gigabyte game that you have to download.
Yeah, it'll take about roughly 6 hours to download.
Tell me this. Do video games not come in little cases anymore?
They do sometimes, but when you put them in nowadays, you still have to download the content that's on them.
Wow.
So, yeah, it makes no difference as opposed to getting the disc or just downloading it from the store.
How long does it take to download 95 gigs? Did you just say 6 hours?
About 6 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to play it today. And I have the feeling of when you buy like a concert ticket and you really want the concert to happen like tomorrow or the day of. That's how I feel right now.
It's like you hurry up and wait. You finally got to the day of release.
Yeah, I need my fix.
I can't believe this. I hope you enjoy playing it whenever you get to it.
Thank you.
It's the first day of spring today, and I think winter showed up for us.
Oh, it definitely did.
Yeah, it clicks over at 9 p.m. tonight, and I think winter was like, I am going to make sure you remember the day you had to deal with winter.
Every single year.
Yeah. And not only that, it's not like winter's leaving. It's not going to relinquish its crown at 9 p.m. tonight because tomorrow's -9, Thursday's -7. It's cold.
Sick.
But there are things that make you feel like it's spring despite the temperature outside.
Okay.
You know, like daylight savings time for
Yeah.
some people. They're like, it's spring now. It doesn't matter what date on the calendar it is.
Yeah.
When it starts getting dark later, that is spring.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's spring for you?
Spring for me, usually, and I say usually when snow is gone. However, I don't know. I think once I see a bunny. Are there bunnies in Fort Mac? Like rabbits?
I think some people have seen bunnies before. I've not been so lucky.
Okay, because in Calgary, the second it gets close to springtime, rabbits are everywhere.
That's so cute. I want to see a bunny.
Yeah. It's freezing cold again. There's no getting around it. Mm-hmm. So I have to put away my shorts for a little bit and put some pants on once again.
I appreciate your restraint because you literally have been wearing shorts every day for the last 2 weeks.
I have, because the last 2 weeks I felt like spring, and now that it's actually spring, it's cold again.
Yeah, it's supposed to get down to like minus 17, minus 23. Oof.
Yeah, and I own like 3 pairs of pants, so yesterday I decided, you know what, let's get one more in rotation. I went jean shopping. Is there anything worse than jean shopping?
Perhaps swimsuit shopping?
Swimsuit shopping.
Come on, it's like cold, the lighting is terrible, you're half naked, it's pretty awful, and half the time they don't have any mirrors in the change room, so you have to step out of the change room to be like, what do you think, body, how you doing?
That's such a girl problem. Dudes don't do that.
No, you don't try on swimsuits?
Dudes will find a swimsuit, be like, oh, XL, this'll fit, and then leave.
And then wear it for the next 10 years until they have to go get a new swimsuit. Yeah,
you
I
poor
know.
ladies. And
Thank you for caring.
even about jean shopping, we have like 38 by 32, and you girls have size 2, but the other size 2 doesn't fit this size 2, and it's like, what?
Yeah, I know. Who does this to us? And why did this turn into me complaining about shopping when you were trying to tell me you were having a bad day? I'm sorry, John. I made it all about me.
It's okay. You deserve it. It's been about 4 years since COVID first released.
Isn't that surprising? It feels like a lifetime ago and yesterday all at once.
Right? It especially feels like yesterday for me because it stopped me from graduating. Or, sorry, having a graduation.
Oh.
Let me
I was
put
like,
it there.
who did we hire up in this place?
It stopped me from having a fun graduation, so that definitely lingers with me.
Yeah, that was a sting, wasn't it?
Yeah, but my life would be a lot different if COVID wasn't
You think?
around. 100%. First of all, diplomas got canceled. I feel like had I had taken the diplomas, I would not have graduated.
Oh, dear. Okay.
So I wouldn't be here right now.
I'm glad you're here, John.
Right? Me too. So thanks to COVID. Also, if COVID wasn't around, I would still probably be in shape-ish.
You think?
I gained a lot of weight during COVID. Let's just say that. That was my coping mechanism.
That's okay.
Yeah,
You're
was
not
it?
allowed to do that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so my teenage life would be a lot different. Would your life be any different?
Yes, absolutely. My husband and I got so tired of watching TV that it made us get up off the couch and go and do things outside.
Really?
So it was pretty life-changing, I would say. We bought skis, we bought snow pants, we turned into these outdoor enthusiasts that we had previously just been, watching another season of Grey's Anatomy, press play again. Yes, Netflix, we're still watching. And we also make dinner together all the time now, where it used to be like I would make dinner and he'd be, shoveling the driveway, but now that's a thing that we do together. So COVID changed our lives in a really good way, I would say.
Okay, so I think I speak for both of us when I say thank you, COVID.
Thank you, COVID.
Right?
Thanks for listening.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Steph and John replay.
Find more Steph and John at play1037.ca.